is an imposition in my mind's imagination. I hope they choke on smoke 'cause I'm smoking them out the basement. This is not rap, this is not hip-hop. Just another attempt to make the voices stop rapping to prove nothing. Just writing to say something 'cause I wasn't the only one who wasn't rushing to saying nothing. This doesn't mean I lost my dream. It's just right now I gotta really crazy mind and clean. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I'm missed, I miss the eye, therefore I'm. Can you save my every dirty soul? Can you save my every dirty soul? For me. Can you save my every dirty soul? For me. Can you save my every dirty soul?
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Setting up a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Voyagers getting ready to punt this skyward. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be their football. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they had that one contained right at the line. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw. On target to Waddle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Able to get it to Barkley. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw it again. Throw left side, complete. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Voyagers take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. That one right down the middle. And the Voyagers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. We're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
On the jump.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. First down, and they go right back to him. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied, knocked away, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, again, just put his hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going to run for it with Chubb. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Caught inside the 10. And a well-timed fake leads to a touchdown. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this. And then, well, you got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, well, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
Now, after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Spinning his way into space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He puts everything behind this one. It's intercepted by Denzel Ward. And the Thunderbirds will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. Escapes a defender. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. That's the end of the first quarter. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the 2nd quarter started. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. That's going to be caught by Carter. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 16 yards on the play. And that'll give him a 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He gets loose down the right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. He'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Sending a receiver left. Throwing on 3rd and long. Completes this one to Hill. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Pass play to call on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll throw it. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Warriors 70. Here we go.
Throwing now, off play action. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Voyagers take a second quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Voyagers break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 37. He's on the move. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Chubb here on 1st down. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. From the 29. That one complete to Njoku. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now. From the 21. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Mostert. And he'll take this up to around the 29-yard line. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Cup 19, 79 Bronco, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now looking to throw. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On the move, headed right. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
19 Tiger. Here we go. Go.
Running on first with Mostert. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Warriors 70.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got blackjack on the clock, not a ton of time to use before halftime. They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Motion man sent left. Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Looking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Broken up by a big guy at the line. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept his eyes on the ball, and he timed it perfectly to get a hand up in the throwing lane and force the incompletion.
Here's a quick throw to the left. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Pass play now. He's going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now it's 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He's back to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll give him a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Voyagers double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 36. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
From the gun on 3rd down. Chubb brings it in. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down,
19
He's dropping back to throw. This one's taken in by Hill. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Thunderbirds.
They are throwing it again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10 now. He lets one fly deep downfield. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Thunderbirds 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Go!
Handoff headed left to Mostert. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Play action on first down. Able to get it to Barkley. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air now on first and 10. This complete to Colt. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense up to the line fast. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Forced out to his right. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, those big guys are taught that if you can't get to the quarterback, guess what you can still do? You can get a pass breakup. That's perfect timing to get his hand up and knock that ball away.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings him to 1st and goal. Mostert will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Motioning one of the tight ends. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's still just a one-score game as we resume play in the 4th.
Thunderbirds 17.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They motion a receiver left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Voyagers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That one splits the uprights. And the Voyagers double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing. That one's caught along the left sideline. And that is a touchdown! The Thunderbirds now within 1 score in the 4th. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Thunderbirds 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Still has some space inside the 35. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the move, headed right. Caught near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the red zone now. They did it! He made the interception! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Got his target, it's Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And they'll have first down. Chubb running out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one complete to Njoku. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives them the first. They'll try and throw it here. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Voyagers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Offense up to the line fast. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Into the hands of Colt. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Pressure's on him, and it gets home. He's dropped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Motioning left is their running back. He's back to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running right with Chubb. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They give inside to Chubb. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Thunderbirds losing by 7. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go! Mustang 19.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Headed out right. He can run it. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Here we go, set.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up 3rd down.
They're looking to throw. The throw is caught. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Trying to set this up quick. Now with just